This is a buttonholer attached to a Singer 328K, which is a really lovely machine from, I believe, the 60s, just like so many of my machines. Now, these classic mechanical buttonholers really do make wonderful, reproducible results. They're just great. You do want to make sure that you have the correct one for your machine. This is for a vertical needle, which is what this machine is. They also did make them for slant needles or slant shank machines. You can see back here I've got this other one that's in kind of a space age case. I believe these were designed for the touch and sew machines, which are slant shanks. But I will Google it and make absolutely sure. One thing that's different about this one is it has metal pieces that determine the size and shape of the buttonholes. Most of the other ones use plastic, so that's sometimes people find that really desirable. And then of course the case is really cool too, so that's kind of fun. But today I'm using this one, and this is technically the professional buttonholer by Singer, and I love that I have the original manual with it as well. And I am going to show you how this works. I'm actually practicing making sure my buttonholes line up. When I just kind of slammed through some tests this morning, they weren't lining up. So I'm going to be a little bit more careful. So what that means is I'm going to actually, there's a little ratchet back here that I'm going to push to manually advance the position of the buttonholer through its way. And then okay, so when I'm clicked one over to the left, that's when I'm going to align with my chalk mark. And I'm going to aim for basically a bullseye between the needle. I'm going to lower the presser foot. It was open before. Be really careful here. And then, made a mistake. I want the the needle thread to come out to the left so that I can grab it. I'm going to lower the presser bar. I'm going to take one stitch. Then I'm going to gently pull and lift the bobbin thread straight to the top of the fabric. And then gently, so I don't break the thread, draw it through. There we go. The instructions say to take 3 or 4 stitches, holding firmly to those tails. 3, 4, and then you're ready to trim those tails away very carefully so that you don't snip the thread you want to keep. Now we are ready to stitch. I'm going to let the machine do all the work. Just go at a moderate pace. Slow and steady. Keeps the thread from hopefully breaking or jamming or doing whatever it's doing. Okay. So that's not gorgeous. And I'm not sure what's happening, but we'll just keep trying and maybe the next one will be better. And yes, I will admit it's profoundly strange to not be touching the fabric at all. But that's the way it works. I do like to go around my buttonholes twice. Right, that's pretty good. When you're done, you move the hand wheel so that the lever comes up to its highest spot. You lift the presser foot, you remove the fabric, leave yourself a little thread, and then I think if you gently tug, you should be able to bring the needle thread to the back of the work. And sometimes tip of your scissors is small enough. Sometimes you need to get a needle or a pen. Do it with my scissors. So gently pull that through. And then I'm going to actually tie these two threads together and trim them off, and that will be done.